Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then hello, welcome. So today, well, originally in this video I wanted to do a quick and easy winter glam, and then I obviously realised when I'd done that influencers video I had two palettes to choose from. I didn't use the Vieve one, so I thought today that is what we're going to use. I haven't done my base in this makeup, it's been solely eyes and lips just to give it that winter twist on the makeup. Using the Vieve palette, and this is the look that we created. Safe to say I'm obsessed. I've got like winter rock chick vibes and I'm here for it. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look then please keep on watching. Oh, and like, subscribe, all that stuff, you know. Mwah. Hi guys, right, so change up for a bit of a makeup video today. As you can see, I have already got my makeup on. I was gonna do like, well, I still am, like a quick and easy festive glam, but you know what, I thought I'm not gonna bore you with a whole full face. I've done plenty of tutorials on this channel at the moment now, and in the winter nothing really changes with my makeup apart from I just like it a bit more full coverage. I'll probably go in with like I've gone in with like my NARS, all my powders, my dark HUDA caramel bronzer. For winter I feel like you can go a bit heavier on the makeup. You don't want any of your sheer stuff. I mean, some people still do like that makeup look, but I definitely am in the winter full coverage, full glam, and you can obviously go heavier and darker on the eyes. I also like to use like a darker blush, so I've actually gone in with my Beauty Bay blush in Bloom, just because I feel like it's a little bit warmer, a little bit darker, and yeah, that's all that really changes. But I did think, right, I'm going to come on and I'm going to do an eye look for you, which is like perfect for winter. And if you've watched my full face influencers video, you know I had the choice of two palettes, and then I thought, well, let's just use this one today, because if this doesn't scream winter vibes, like all these dark burgundy shades, then I don't know what does. So we're going to be using the Vieve Muse palette today. I've got the lip dew on at the minute. It's still a favourite of mine, literally obsessed with it. And yeah, so this is Jamie Genevieve's brand. This palette, it retails at about 40, so it is a little bit more expensive. I did get Black Friday, but I mean, you get 10 shadows and 3 are pigments, the rest are matte. But look how big the size of the pan is on these, and you get this stunning mirror, which is so perfect. This is a perfect travel eyeshadow palette before I've even tried it. Obviously if it's good then yeah, it is, but I'm just thinking the sleekness of it, really easy to travel with, because it does have your normal browns in as well, but it just has like that pop of burgundy, which I'm living for. So let's get cracking. So I'm not actually going to go in with the darkest shadow in the palette. So the darkest is obviously Velvet, which is definitely more of like your purpley shade. I'm going to go in with Merlot, I think it's this one. So I'd say this is like the second darkest shade. It's more like pinky burgundy rather than purple. Well, it does look like that in the pan, so let's have a look. I'm just going to get this on a buffing brush. I've obviously P. Louise based my lids, and then I'm just going to work this through my crease. I'm starting in the middle today because I want to try and keep this quite rounded. I always find myself just getting a bit crazy with the winged out. So as you can see, heavily pigmented, stunning. But yeah, we're just trying to keep it rounded. Obviously I've done my makeup first for the sake of this video, which you can, just make sure you're tapping it off. You don't want no fallout falling on your face. And yeah, I'm just really digging that in my eye socket and wriggling. We're going to make this really simple because obviously you want it to be when I'm doing a quick, easy, festive glam. So this is very easy for you to copy, but like it's nice and heavy, and I love dark shades in the winter. Obviously I feel like you can. And then I'm just patting it all on my lid. We're going all over for this, and yeah, we're just working with that colour. I mean, it's stunning. Look at that, it's absolutely stunning colour. I do love reds and burgundies on a blue eye. It does make them pop. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'm quite lucky with the blue eye situation. I feel like a lot of colours do like make them pop. But I love the burgundy contour. That was really easy. It's not gone patchy in the slightest, especially as I am doing it like quite quickly. Like I'm not being too precise, I'm just placing that on so you can see nice and rounded. Done, literally. So I'm just going to go over the edge. We just want to buff out edge just so that when I put the next shade on, it does go into it a little bit easier, like so. I'm just going to do this eye and then I will do the other off camera. So yeah, love that shade. Really easy to use. Like, look at that. Really love that. So also that brush was a Molly Cosmetics brush. I'm actually really liking this because it's a blending brush, but it's nice and small, so it's quite more, like, it's more precise. It's the MC11. And then on my Morphe M452 brush, there is a little bit of fallout with this palette, but nothing too crazy, especially as I have done my base first. My under eye has not been affected. I'm going to go in with the shade next to it, which is Sauce. So this is, I'd say, the more brownie transition shade in this palette. Apart from Phony's obviously very, very light and like more like a pale pinky sort of shade. Then you do have Bow, but it looks a bit more cool toned for a transition. Whereas Sauce is definitely like a brownie transition. I'm just going to go around the edge and buff it out. But still, like, I'm not winging it. I'm just keeping it to where we place that first shade. I really just want to keep this rounded. Then when I feel like there's less product on this brush, I will drag it out a little bit just to buff it into the skin rather than actually like winging it out. We have lost a lot of colour putting that on, so now I'm going to go back in with the first shade, Merlot, and just reinforce it. So just using two shades makes this very quick and easy, not too difficult. Just also remembering, obviously, because I am being a little bit quicker, and it can be really easy for you to copy just using two shades, but just obviously using the same techniques, like having a lighter hand, circular motions, working it into that crease, patting it on when you want to build up the colour, and then obviously going back in with your transition, tapping off and just going over it again really lightly, just to get rid of any harsh lines. When there's less on, that's when I start to flick it out, but I definitely, I'm not doing it winged. Stunning. Look at them together. Just looks nice and blown out. Really like that. It's not like a too, like the colours are quite the same when they're blown together, if that makes sense. Like there's not like a huge transition, but that's why I like it, because you could keep this all matte and it just looked like a blown out burgundy look. Back in with Merlot just to pack that colour on. Then I do feel like it's Christmas, it's winter, we need a bit of glitter. There's no way I'm doing this and I'm not using a bit of glitter. And then for our pigment, of course, I'm going in with Regal, which is this stunning like purple shimmery shade. You also get like a really nice gold, which is lovely, and then you get like more of like a pearly shimmer. I'm going in with Regal, and I'm actually just placing it all up. Oh wow, it's just going to brighten it a little bit, but yeah, I'm placing this all over. Like I'm not just doing a half cut crease, I'm just patting this on all over my lid. Glitter is a must in the winter, like literally since doing, it's literally turned December, Christmas parties and everything, everyone's like, can I have like proper glitter? Like let's go all out, and I'm like, sure thing. That is stunning. Can you see that? It just, now it looks definitely more purpley, like that's brightened it up a lot, that shimmer, but I'm not mad at it, I really like it. Just going over with Merlot, just a blend of course, and then back with the transition shade brush. I haven't picked up any additional product, I'm just making sure it's all nice and blended. The shimmers are definitely more subtle, but I really like it. I feel like once both eyes are done, you're going to get them like more effect for it. At the moment it does look a little bit crazy just being one. Right, this palette doesn't have a black in, which is completely fine. Obviously, if you do like a black liner, then you will need that separately. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go in with that darkest shade Velvet and use that as like a liner. And I'm just going to keep this really close to my top lash line on like a straight brush. And I'm just going to line it just to give it a little bit more depth. And also, as always, like when you put your lashes on, that way it will just blend nicely to it. Then I'm going to use the same thing, I'm going to do underneath as well. Really close to the lash line though, like so close. And then bullet brush, I'm going in with Merlot, and I'm just buffing that darker shade out, but still keeping it nice and close. I don't want to bring this down too far. If you wanted to add more depth, you could also like go in with a black liner in your waterline just to give that extra pop. But I feel like this is enough for me. This is just dark enough. I don't want to go much darker than this. All these shadows are working really well for me. It's just difficult when you do have smaller palettes. Obviously, there's a little bit less you can get out of them. Like, it's definitely more purple themed and like burgundy purpley themed, but still a nice palette where you could just use the browns and the golds, or you could stay here with like the more pinky, like mauvey sort of shades. I'm going back in with Sauce though, and I'm just buffing around this eye just to make sure it's all blended into the skin. Any bit of fallout that you do have, you know my usual trick, just flick it away. Cool, really happy with that actually. I do really like it. I feel like I've not done a look like this in so long. Right, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna stick on some lashes as well. So I'm actually gonna go in with another pair of Cash Beauty. The Aurora ones are my favourite. I did wear them just with like my plain makeup and them lashes, and it was a moment, definitely. I literally loved them. Today I'm going in with a new pair though. I'm going in with Twilight. These look more all over rounded, fluffy, so I thought like they're gonna go really well with this eye look. So yeah, I will be back when the eye is done, and then I'm gonna add a lip to this. I'm gonna add a bit of a dark lip, and then yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts on the palette. I am obsessed. I feel like a rock chick. I don't know whether it's because I've got this like necklace on, these earrings on, but I literally love that palette so much. Literally, I wanted to do a quick and easy makeup look. That was so quick and easy to use. Just the colours, they blended so well together. They just literally worked really nicely. I love the burgundy shades. These lashes, sorry, but Cash Beauty lashes are my new go-to. They are unreal. Like, again, they are so long and fluttery. They're exactly what I wanted because they're all over the same length, if that makes sense. They're really rounded, but like, again, look like individuals because they're so fluffy. They're unreal. So I'm gonna go for a darker lip because why not? So I'm gonna go in with this MAC lip liner in Nightingale. So this is literally like her. Yeah, it's literally purple, but it's so good when I've got a darker lip that I want to do. Yeah, so I'll just line my lips with that, and then I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty Demi Matte in SHEIKHA. I think I got this in a glossy box ages ago, and literally now I'm like, it's a go-to dark lip for me. And I love that it's a demi matte because I don't really like a full matte. Wow, rock chick vibes. Catherine's behind the camera today.
I'm so confused. I was like, is she talking?
No. Do you like it?
Wow. No, I love it.
Quick and easy winter glam.
Show me the eye. Love
Eyes
that.
Unreal. I feel like a rock chick, but
you
I
need to teach me how to do that.
Watch the vid. It's so easy. I literally only use like 2 shades.
As well.
Every time I need a dark lip, I'm like, this is the one, because as well
it goes perfectly with the eye.
And it's demi matte, so it's matte, but it's still like your lips don't go sticky, so it's really nice. So yeah, this is the finished look. Quick and easy winter glam using the Vieve Muse palette. Really recommend this palette actually. It's really nice. It is so lovely. Lovely colours. Like I did say, it's a bit limited on the colours. Like, you can really only go for like a burgundy pinky eye, but winter, if you're here for these eyes, like look at my eyes, like my actual eye colour, like they're popping. I love these colours on my eyes. yeah, this is 100% down for you. Massive pans, pigmented, no patchiness, amazing. So yeah, this is the quick and easy winter glam for all your winter nights out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps. If you did and you're still here, then please give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on because Vlogmas is fully rolling, so if you want to keep up with that as well, then make sure your notifications are on. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.